The I-5 Interstate 5 highway is the busiest and perhaps the most significant highway on the west coast of North America. It passes through states such as Washington and California and is crucial for the people of America in regard to transportation and cargo. On the I-5 lies the San Joaquin Valley. The San Joaquin Valley is an agricultural region of California known for its farmland and extremely hot summers. Although dust storms such as the Great Bakersfield dust storm of 1977 had occurred in the past, they were rare but not taken lightly. The year was 1991, and as a result of the valley's 6 years of severe drought, there hadn't been any significant rainfall, which caused the soil to dry and conditions to become dusty. It was the 29th of November, the day after Thanksgiving Day, which made traffic heavy on the I-5 as people were headed home after spending time with their families. The weather for driving was less than desirable, with wind gusts of up to 40 to 60 miles per hour, making visibility next to none as it churned up masses of dust which swept across the valley. It was approximately 2:30 p.m. when, seemingly out of nowhere, a dust storm appeared. According to Lieutenant Leo McCarthy, the dust storm occurred in a matter of minutes. There was no gradual warning or build-up. As visibility dropped to zero, a mile-long stretch of the highway became engulfed in a chain reaction of collisions. As one witness described, all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. Vehicles crashed and span out of control into the ones in front of them, and as additional vehicles sped into the blinding dust cloud, they were unaware that the road ahead was blocked by mounds of twisted metal and burning automobiles. A total of 124 vehicles were involved in the massive collision, including 11 large trucks. One witness stated, "By the time I saw brake lights, it was too late to stop." Another one said, "Visibility came and went, but this time it went all of a sudden. We barely rear-ended a car, and then when we looked back, what we saw was a big rig carrying hay coming right at us. We grabbed our kids, got out of the car, and ran to the side of the road." Many of them weren't this lucky. It took hours for emergency services to find all the victims. The collisions resulted in the deaths of 17 people, injuring 150 more. Most of the dead were killed in their car and were burned beyond recognition. 2 of the bodies were found on the ground. The less seriously injured were treated at the scene, as the most injured were taken by helicopter to Fresno hospitals. The next day, investigators worked to figure out what accident was the one that caused the chain reaction, but due to the cars being so badly destroyed, this proved difficult. They did, however, come to the conclusion that there were 5 clusters of vehicles, some containing up to 20 crashes each. Victims and their relatives filed 34 individual lawsuits against various government agencies and firms as a result of the I-5 accident. They claimed that the Highway Patrol and State Transportation Authority were both aware of the severe winds and dust storms along the I-5 long before the crashes occurred, but failed to do anything about it. All of the cases but one were settled in court. The Fresno Bee reported in March 1995 that state officials never acknowledged any wrongdoing, but paid millions of dollars to settle lawsuits filed by accident victims and their survivors. According to the Californian Highway Patrol, this was the deadliest dust storm related accident in Californian history.